Hey guys, welcome to Great Learning. Artificial intelligence is such a fascinating domain. It has its applications literally in all of the other domains that we have. I am sure that you're already aware of the fact that artificial intelligence is a domain that is rapidly growing and is helping us on an exponential scale. An important thing here to understand about such a domain that is rapidly growing is that with this, there comes a creation of trends every now and then. Especially with AI, new things pop up and they're trending rapidly across the globe before a lot of people even get to know what it is about. Now, as a learner and an enthusiast in AI, it becomes extremely important for all of you all to stay on top of these trends as they are very, very important to understand not only the direction that the domain is headed towards, but also the paradigm shifts that it brings along with the way for all of its use cases and applications as well. Excited to know more about the latest trends in artificial intelligence? Well, watch on. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to Great Learning Academy. This is a free initiative by Great Learning where you can have access to over 200 plus courses with 1000 plus hours of free content on all of the trending high demand domains absolutely free. Register now to complete the course and get your free certificate of completion as well. Check out the link in the description box of the video below for more details. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want to request you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This is done to make sure you do not miss out on any of the new updates or video releases from Great Learning. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this video, show us some love and do like this video. Knowledge increases by sharing, right? So make sure you share this video with your friends, colleague, and everyone who can make use of it. And at the end of it, make sure to comment on the video if you have any queries or any suggestions, and I'll be more than happy to respond to all of your comments. So guys, here's the agenda for this discussion on the latest trends in artificial intelligence. Let us quickly take a minute to have an introduction towards artificial intelligence, and after which we can dive right into some of the most fascinating trends that are developing in the domain today. Now, when you take a look at understanding what artificial intelligence is, I can promise you one thing. You have already used hundreds of applications of artificial intelligence, around you. Wherever you take a look at, there is an application which in either a small scale or a large scale makes use of AI. Think about Tesla self-driving cars. Think about Siri, Alexa, even Gmail, of how your emails get filtered for spam and inbox, and the products you get recommended on Amazon, augmented reality games such as Pokemon Go, and maybe you bought a brand new BMW or a Mercedes Benz. Well, there are robots which are used to build those cars, right? And of course, we all know Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all of these other visual platforms as well. Even they use recommendation systems to a good extent. And coming to an important part about safety and security, I think fraud detection that is used by these banks are another fantastic feature, fantastic application of AI, right? So not only this, even in the production of vaccine for a virus such as COVID-19, artificial intelligence has been key in today's world. So basically, all in all, artificial intelligence is a domain where we go on to make machines a little more intelligent and to bring it towards the direction of human intelligence. Of course, we are very far away right now from making a machine completely aware of what's going on, giving it emotions or whatever it is, but we are definitely very close, and the amount of convenience that is added to us by this domain is absolutely fantastic. Now, after you've understood what artificial intelligence is, you really have to know that since this is a domain that is trending, which has applications in all of the other domains out there, there is a creation of trends every now and then. And riding out these trends, understanding them, using them, and of course, learning about them definitely is hugely beneficial for you as a learner and of course, as an enthusiast in artificial intelligence as well. So what are some of these latest trends? I think the first important trend that we really have to talk about is the integration between artificial intelligence and all the cloud computing technologies that we already have. Cloud computing is a really fascinating domain on its own. It's really huge, which handles tons and tons of data, daily, right? So there's thousands of companies, and this is $1 billion, $300 billion worth industry. So bringing artificial intelligence together is ensuring that we have better ways of how not only we can monitor all this data
data movement, but also manage all the resources that are present in the cloud. This ensures that at the end of the day, your costs go down, your efficiency goes up, and of course, you catering to a wider audience is better at a cheaper price, right? So look forward to this trend where, cloud computing technologies implement a lot of AI related products and bring to their platforms as well. With that, I think the second trend we really have to talk about is how artificial intelligence is gearing up to analyze large amounts of data. We have something called as AIOps, or artificial intelligence operations. Now, this is used similar to a concept of DevOps, as you might already know, right? But instead of bringing together development and operations together, here we are trying to bring together data, and we're trying to bring together artificial intelligence to see how we can analyze unstructured data. Now, if you're wondering what unstructured data is, if you take a look at images, videos, music, or anything that is not in a tabular form, basically, just like an Excel workbook, that is considered as an unstructured data. Handling that and teaching an AI entity is very difficult, but with these trends being set, we have a huge uptrend of how easily we can go on to have our AI models handle a large amount of data. So this is a trend I am definitely looking forward to in the year 2021. Now, talking about the third trend, right? Now, this is a fantastic thing which I am absolutely in awe of, because when you take a look at how we are trying to use AI, hey Google, hey Siri, and in fact, my phone just woke up since I said hey Google. So this is literally the amount of convenience that artificial intelligence has added to our world. We have state-of-the-art chatbots today and natural language applications, which makes sure that at the end of the day, if you're using and talking to a chatbot, there is a good chance you might not even know that you're talking to a chatbot, but rather a human in their space, right? Google has done fantastic projects in this, where they have a bot which can call a restaurant and book a table for you by actually talking to a person on the other end, where he or she doesn't know that the person is talking to an AI bot. How fantastic is that, right? So conversational AI is again a huge ocean on its own, which has n number of applications today. So I'm definitely looking forward to the trends here as well. So after this, I am sure you're very curious about understanding how the world of information technology is being benefited by AI, right? Well, the new trends are being set in a way where we have automatic detection and in fact, even corrections of certain malfunctions or things which can go wrong in the processing of servers and the handling of these servers, moving of data, backing it up, and a lot of other things as well. So what does this correlate to at the end of the story? At the end of it, basically, we are trying to reduce the downtime, and we're trying to make sure that our information technology sector for any sort of company out there is robust, and of course it can get robust with the power of AI as well. So this is definitely a fantastic trend, which is again very important, and not only needed by individuals, but in fact all the companies across the globe. So since all the companies across the globe are definitely invested into finding out more about this, it should come as no doubt to you that this is a trend which is again having a huge upswing in the year 2021. Perfect. Now, I think it's very important to talk about the next trend, because here we're bringing across two domains which are extremely different from each other, right? Healthcare and artificial intelligence. But when you take a look at it right now in this moment, healthcare and artificial intelligence have never been as close as now, because thinking about drug research, thinking about how you can provide a vaccine to something such as COVID-19, thinking about genome synthesis, thinking about how better you can understand and prevent diseases such as cancer and so much more. Artificial intelligence is literally a very strong pillar in the world of healthcare today, helping doctors, helping scientists, helping researchers ensure that we have a better understanding of all of these diseases we have around us and how best we can fight against that, right? So we have the most powerful computers in the world already working on this, and this has also set a huge upswing by all of these healthcare companies, and of course all the AI companies who are investing towards healthcare as well. So this is a fantastic trend. This is this is probably the most important trend in my opinion, considering the current pandemic situation around us. Well, Taking a look at the next trend, I think software breaches, I think data security, authentication are some of the most important things whenever the talk is about privacy and data handling. Especially if your fight is against knowledge breaches, if your fight is against being a product of unauthorized access, hacking, and all of that, you definitely need to understand that AI today is ever more powerful than before in a way where it is helping us deter any sort of phishing attacks, any sort of hacking attacks, any sort of whenever you take a look at cybersecurity, there is a lot of ways of how you can prevent all of these unauthorized access. But with the power of AI, there is a reassurance that even if your primary gatekeepers fail, there is an artificial intelligence entity or a model there ensuring that any sort of these attacks are held at the gate and at the firewalls and not let into the company or the company's network itself. So this is definitely another trend that not only individuals but companies across the globe are invested in too. The next trend we definitely have to talk about is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning has been on the rise in the domains of machine learning and artificial intelligence today. Whenever you take a look at how robots are programmed to work, right? Everything from building your cars all the way to creating business strategies to tell the company, hey, this is where you went wrong in the past. This is how we can predict the future. Till the way we can have autonomous flying aircrafts today. It has already existed whenever you take a look at military applications, whenever you take a look at emergencies where maybe something happens to all the pilots on board, right? So there again, of course, that is a situation which has low probability but not zero. Thinking about this wide array of things, reinforcement learning is literally everywhere, and it is not just present as a concept there, but it is present as a stronghold. It is present as a foundation upon which all of these applications are built. Everyone across the world is definitely looking for better applications on how best reinforcement learning can be put to use in not only just these cases that I just spoke about, but also recommendation systems, safety, cybersecurity, manufacturing, robots, in the automobile industry, automation industry, usages, and a lot more as well. So again, this is a trend which I definitely look forward to. The next important trend we really have to talk about is digital marketing. Digital marketing talks about how best you can market a product. There is a quote that says best marketing is one that does not feel like marketing. With the power of artificial intelligence, you can understand the trends and preferences of a person, customize advertisements to a degree where it feels like the advertisement was written just for the person, right? That ensures there's better conversion rates, that ensures that the person actually buys into the product or the service that the ad is out for. So this at the end of the day, even though seems very small, it is having a huge impact in generating revenues in the billions of dollars in today's world. So digital marketing and artificial intelligence and the coalition of these two domains are something you definitely should look forward to in this particular year. Then, when we're talking about the next trend, I think it is really important everywhere across the globe that we have ways of how best we can go on to assess traffic, have recommendations based on the same, right? So today's AI powered entities and today's AI powered technologies are ensuring that you can find all the traffic information that is ever required right on the dashboard of your car, be it rerouting in terms of traffic, be it rerouting in terms of emergencies, being it in a situation where emergency vehicles have to pass, and of course, not only just in the level of cars, but even having the same thing up in the air as well in terms of helicopters, in terms of air traffic control and all of that as well. Artificial intelligence in this domain of traffic assessment and recommendation is growing out to be a very trending domain. And if you had a chance to look at the trends in 2020, this was one among the top trends which was consistently showing growth. And across 2021 as well, it is believed to do the same. And of course, we can already see the trends in the field of aviation and in the field of automobiles as well. Right, guys. Next, we are going to talk about the last important trend in artificial intelligence. I think it is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis ensures that you can have an artificial intelligence entity there governing of how best you can understand the intentions of your customers. If you understand your customers' intentions and requirements better, it means that you can provide a better product out there, and you can, in fact, remodel your existing product based on feedback. So this kind of a feedback based product and service offering learning ensures that the company can grow out to be really big as well. So sentiment analysis has always been huge in the last 5-10 years, and right now it is taking off at an unparalleled scale. So I am sure, if you take a look at Twitter or any other social media platforms, that you might have come across companies who are very much into these feedback learning models, and the reason is because they have implemented artificial intelligence to analyze their audience better. So guys, with this we have definitely checked out all the latest and the greatest trending things happening in the world of artificial intelligence. Do you think that there is any more trending things which deserve a worthy mention in this video? If so, make sure you head to the comment section and do let us know about the same. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more trends such as this in other domains as well. Cheers.
I want to introduce you to Great Learning Academy. This is a free initiative by Great Learning where you can have access to over 200 plus courses with 1000 plus hours of free content on all of the trending high demand domains absolutely free. Register now to complete the course and get your free certificate of completion as well. Check out the link in the description box of the video below for more details. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want to request you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This is done to make sure you do not miss out on any of the new updates or video releases from Great Learning. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this video, show us some love and do like this video. Knowledge increases by sharing, right? So make sure you share this video with your friends, colleague, and everyone who can make use of it. And at the end of it, make sure to comment on the video if you have any queries or any suggestions, and I'll be more than happy to respond to all of your comments.